Welcome to Datalynx's official YouTube channel. This session explains how the Datalynx DMS security system operates. Let's discuss the DMS security model before delving into security configuration. The security domain sits atop the hierarchy, making its configuration of utmost importance, as it is assigned to roles, users, and system. On the other hand, creating a template caveat is optional but advisable for both DMS systems, Data Explorer and Data Exchange. Subsequently, the caveat can be assigned to user roles or individual users. When considering user roles, a role can be created with the required template functions, caveat, classification, and permission. This role can then be assigned to one or multiple users. However, a user can be created with or without a role. If a user is created without a role, you would need to assign template functions, caveat, classification, and permission individually. The security system is completely configurable. To access the main window of the security system, log into either Data Explorer or Data Exchange with a user that has administrative privileges. Then, click the System tab. Data Exchange opens the Datalynx security system window. The window consists of 5 tabs, which will be discussed in separate sections of this video. Let's start the session with the first tab. You can add new roles, and maintain those user roles in the DMS security system. To add a role, click the New button. The role maintenance window will allow you to enter a new role, and the role description. Click OK to save the changes. The Close button will result in unsaved changes. Once you click OK, you will see the recently added role in the list. To edit a role, select the role you want to edit, and click on Edit button. Once you edit the role, you can click on OK. The Close button will result in unsaved changes. To delete a role, select the role you want to delete, and click on the Delete button. A confirmation window will pop up. Click on Yes to delete the role. You need to link your new, or existing role to one or multiple domain names. There is a default domain name called Data Management Domain. You can link to it. Later, we will learn to create our domain name, based on the business requirement. Along with the domain name, you should link the role to either Data Explorer, Data Exchange, or both systems. This will allow the role to access the respective systems. Once the systems are linked, you should grant permission to the role. The role should be allowed permissions in both the systems. Ensure that the privileges are based on role requirement. In this video, we will add permissions to the Data Exchange system only. Now click on Data Exchange, followed by Permission button. First, provide the permission to view, edit, delete, create, or submit the template. Then, you can add the template functions and security caveats. Select the required permission and click on the Add Permission button. Once it's done, click the OK button to save the changes. Data Explorer returns to the DMS security system window. Overall, you successfully created a role, and linked the domain, and system, to the role. You can either go to the next tab, Users, or click OK button to save, and exit. The Cancel button will result in unsaved changes. The permission will not be effective, unless the OK button is clicked. To add new users, and grant the required permissions. Navigate to System tab, and click the System button from the Security toolbar menu. Go to the Users tab. You will find a list of existing users. Click the New button to add a new user. Enter the Logon ID. This ID will be the username to log into the Data Explorer and Data Exchange. Likewise, the password will be required for the user to log into the systems. Enter the first name and the last name of the user. Enter the user's job title and email address. Grant security administrator privilege, only if you wish the user to perform security functions. Disable the lock. You can lock the user account if it's needed in the future. It is preferred to disable the single sign-on. Single sign-on allows the user to log into the systems, without entering the password. Adding a user role is optional. However, when you pick a user role, the user will inherit the privileges granted to the role. Once the user maintenance form is populated, click OK to save the changes. You will be directed back to the Users tab, on the DMS Security System window. You will see your new user in the list. You can edit the user by clicking on the Edit button. You can modify the user details. If you wish to remove the role, click on the Remove icon. You can choose a new role from the drop-down menu, or leave it empty. You can edit the other required changes, and click OK button to save. To delete any new or existing user, click the user, followed by the Delete button. Click Yes to confirm. In case the role is not assigned to the user, you need to link the domain. Click Link Domain button. You will find the existing domain names. You can link to the data management default domain, or you can create your own domain. Continue watching the video to learn how to create a domain name. Likewise, you need to link the systems to the new user. Click on the Link System button to link to either Data Xplorer, Data Xchange, or both. Once it's linked, you will be directed back to the Users tab on DMS Security Systems window. Now you need to add user permissions for the systems it's linked to. For the test user, we only linked the Data Exchange system. Hence, we need to provide the template permission, and allow the access to template functions, and security caveats for the respective system. The privileges are provided depending on the user, and the requirement. Once you add the permissions, click OK, and you will be directed back to the Users tab. Lastly, you can click the OK button to save and exit. The Cancel button will discard all the changes. Security caveats for system items enable specific access levels to be defined, which apply to certain types of users. In order to configure the security caveats, go to the System tab, and click System from the Security toolbar menu. A DMS Security System window will appear. Select the Security Caveats tab. You will see the systems on the left, and the security caveats on the right. Each system has their caveats. If you wish to add a new caveat, you need to proceed with the individual system. In this video, we will create a new security caveat on Data Exchange. Click the New button to add a new security caveat. Data Exchange opens a security caveat window. Enter a new security caveat, and click OK. The Close button will result in unsaved changes. You will see the new caveat in the Security Caveats list of Data Exchange only. If it's to be added to the Data Explorer, you can follow the same steps. To edit the caveat, click on the respective caveat, followed by Edit button. You can modify the caveat, and click on OK. The Close button will result in unsaved changes. If the caveat is of no use, you can click on the Delete button to permanently remove the caveat from the system. You can easily assign the caveat to a user. Go to the Users tab, and select the user. Click the relevant system, followed by Permission button. Go to the Security Caveat tab. You will see the existing, and the latest caveats. Pick the caveat, and click the Add Permission button. To revoke the caveat access, right-click and a Delete User Security Caveat button will pop up. You can click on it. Otherwise, click on the OK button to proceed. You will be directed back to the main window. Go to the Security Caveat tab, and click the Users button. You will find the recently added user. To export the user list, click the Export button, and save the list to your desired location. The alternative way, to revoke user access to a security caveat is by selecting the user, followed by Detach button. You should see the effect in the user permission. Go to the Users tab, select the user, and click on the permission. You will find the respective security caveat is detached. Click on the OK button of the DMS security system window to save changes. The Cancel button will result in unsaved changes. Click the Open icon on the bottom right corner. This will open a new Data Exchange instance. A refresh is required to bring the caveat assignment into effect. Now, you can assign the new caveat to a template. Edit the template. Go to the Security Caveat drop-down menu, and select the new caveat. Click the Save button. Now, go back to the System tab, and select the system from the Security toolbar menu. When the DMS Security System window opens, go to the Security Caveats tab, there is an Objects button. Click on it to see the template ID. If you wish to export the template ID, click the Export button. You can save the file to your chosen location. Otherwise, you can close the Records Caveats window. You will be directed back to the main window. You can click on the OK button to exit. Now let's jump into the security domains. To configure and maintain the security domains, go to the System tab, and click System from the Security toolbar menu. A DMS Security System window will pop up. Select the Security Domains tab. You will see a list of existing security domains. To add a new domain, click the New button. A Domain Details window will appear. Enter the domain description and a call ID. Click the OK button to save the domain details. The Close button will result in unsaved changes. Now, you will be able to see the new domain in the list. To edit the domain, click on the Edit button. You can edit the domain details, and modify the description and call ID. Once edited, click the OK button to continue. Likewise, to delete the domain, select the domain, followed by the Delete button. Click Yes to confirm. The domain will be removed from the list. Now link the domain to Data Xplorer, Data Xchange, or both. You can use the arrow to move the systems. Once the systems are linked, click the OK button to confirm. The Cancel button will result in unsaved changes. To link the new domain to a role, go to the System, and select the role. Click the Link Domain button. The new domain will pop up. Click the Link button. Likewise, to link the respective domain to a user, go to the Users tab. Select the user. Click on the Link Domain button. The new domain will pop up. Click the Link button. Click OK to confirm the changes. The Cancel button will result in unsaved changes. Lastly, let's talk about the security log. The log of user actions can be viewed, purged, exported and refreshed. In order to do so, from the Security toolbar menu, select the System. DMS Security System window will appear. Click on the Security Log tab to see the user actions. You can easily export the log by clicking on the Export button. Choose the required location, name the file, and click Save to complete the export. You will be directed back to the Security Log tab. If you wish to refresh the log, click on the Refresh button. If the log history is to be deleted, click on the Purge button. Click Yes to confirm. To exit the security log, click OK. Hence, in this session, we explored the roles, users, security caveats, security domains, and security log. This comprises the Datalynx DMS security system. Thank you for watching.